Hare Krishna. So this is an article from Arsa-Prayoga.com. It's called BBT International and the Logic of the Naked Mother. So in defense of Jadwaita Swami's editing of the Bhagavad-gita as it is, BBT International write on their website. And in the conversation where Srila Prabhupada complained so strongly about rascal editors, Srila Prabhupada said about Jadwaita, he is good. And the next quote from the website is, of course, regarding Jadwaita Swami, the BBT's chief editor. Srila Prabhupada wrote, concerning the editing of Jadwaita Prabhu, whatever he does is approved by me. I have confidence in him. And this is from a letter to Radha Vallabha, 7th September 76. But it is a logical fallacy to claim that a thing must possess the same characteristics now as it did in the past. In Nyaya, which is Vedic logic, this fallacy is called Naknamatrika Nyaya, or the logic of the naked mother. Srila Prabhupada explains, this is Naknamatrika Nyaya. We change according to the circumstances. You cannot say that this must remain like this. Morning Walk, May 5th, 73, Los Angeles. Now, in regard to BBT, and we're talking about the BBT, at that time it was the BBT, actually, the real BBT. Srila Prabhupada explains this point. Prabhupada, I have given you charge of this BBT, millions of dollars you are dealing, but it is not for your misuse. As soon as you misuse, that is your responsibility. Rameswara, yes, but he says, but still, you'll know that I'm going to misuse it. Prabhupada, no, that Krishna knows when something charge is given, but because you are independent, I know that. Rameswara is very good boy, let him be in charge. But you can misuse at any moment, because you have got independence, you can misuse at any moment. At that time, your position is different. At that time, your position is different. And this is from a morning walk from 76, Los Angeles. Now, previously, we have dealt with BBT's international argument. Previously, we have dealt with BBT International's argument here and here, and you can follow these links if you visit our website. BBT International's Jadwaita Swami is good argument, has thus been shown to be logically invalid. In other words, it is not enough to say that at one point in time Srila Prabhupada liked Jadwaita Swami's editing. We need more. Actually, I quoted some of these articles in a previous video, and I'll give a link in the subscription below so you can watch that video also. On top of that, we have a few ebooks out documenting that Jadwaita Swami has transgressed the instructions given by Srila Prabhupada. Please take a look at them. And we have no reply from BBT International and no reply from BBTI. We have Blazing Edits by Bhakta Tobin. And we have a whole book called Arsa-Prayoga Preserving Srila Prabhupada's Legacy. You can find them here on this website up here in the ebooks section. You can't see this on the video, but it's very clear. If you visit Arsa-Prayoga.com in the menu, you'll see that. So, the BBT International and Jadwaita Swami, they need to address the points presented in these books instead of relying on faulty logic. What we see is that the BBT International and actually the whole GBC and much of the ISKCON community, they are relying on faulty logic. They are actually trying to justify the changes to Srila Prabhupada's books based on this logical fallacy, because clearly it is a logical fallacy to claim that what was true in the past will necessarily also be true in the future. It will not necessarily be that, because we observe that certain things which were true in the past are not true now. For example, in the past, Nitai Das, who was an editor for Srila Prabhupada. He was praised by Prabhupada, but later Prabhupada called him a rascal. So this is just one example related to the book changes, and I will give a link in the subscription to, as I said in a previous video, explaining how Srila Prabhupada at one point, praised certain devotees, but then at a later point, he criticized these same devotees. So it all depends. We have free will, and Jadwaita Swami has free will, and at one point, he might have been a good editor, but now, he's not. It's very simple. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please remember to share our videos on social media and with other devotees in general, especially on Facebook. It's very good. Thank you very much for watching. Hare Krishna.